right, g'day guys and gals. Welcome back to another episode of Gear Talk on Pedals of Perth. Proudly brought to you by Anarchy Audio Guitar Pedals, Cornerstone Custom Shop, and True Workwear. I'm here with Matt from Nothing Pretty.
Hey, Scott.
Now, Matt's actually been on before. He was supposed to be on our very first ever episode, but unfortunately, Doofus here mucked up with the audio. So he's very kindly invited us down to a rehearsal so we can go back over his gear. I'm not going to say we're jinxed because he's running a Kemper, but you know we'll shh. All right. So let's get straight into it, man. Tell us about this guitar, please.
Guitar. This is a 63 Relic. It's a custom shop Fender. My wife bought it for me as a wedding present, which is pretty cool.
Awesome wife.
Yeah, very good. She gets a ring, I get a guitar. All stock except for the bridge pickup. I replaced it with a Damasio Tone Zone. So I stacked single coil size humbucker just to give a bit more. I'm used to humbucker guitars, slowly mellowing out as I get older to singles. But yeah, in this sort of a rockier band, I just found the single wasn't quite thick enough.
So this is sort of covering all your bases and giving you
Yeah,
that.
it's a versatile guitar. Thought I'd struggle with only 21 frets, but no, not an issue. And yeah, love it. Just stock except for the pickup. Running 9 to 46 Uniball Cobalts.
So the hybrids?
Yep, hybrid gauge. Keeping basically that Fender thin string that you can really bend, quite high, which having 21 frets is important. I can still get up to the high E fairly easily.
I'm a big fan of the hybrid strings on Fender styles myself because it gives you, as you say, that the thinner strings for the nice big bends and everything down below, but then it gives you the chunkier string for the chords and the power chords and just,
Yeah, so no, stoked with this little old new guitar.
So it was pre-Relics when you got it?
Yeah, so I actually had to order this I ordered it through Mega Music. They're great guys out there, and they got it straight in from the US. When it arrived, they hadn't even opened the cardboard box, so I got to cut that open, rip it open out of the case, and it was perfectly in tune.
New guitar smell.
New guitar smell, yeah. So, yeah, people can't believe that I would pay money for this, considering all the bits are aged and rusted. It's got chips and stuff all over it, and the crazy thing is I still try to take care of it. I get annoyed if I drop it or something, because, but yeah.
It looks cool, man. It's got mojo. And that's the most important thing when you're playing guitar is mojo.
Yeah, and how you look.
Talent is nothing. Mojo is everything.
No, that's why I use the Kemper, mate. It just pretends. It's just like a backing track.
All right, so you mentioned it. Let's talk about it. The Kemper.
The Kemper. Okay, so I've, again, slowly through sheer laziness, been getting more and more into digital. Start off running tube amps like a Frameless Cobra. Used to have one of those, and running it MIDI. And then running it with a Boss sort of GT3 or something. Yep. So I could, one stomp and change this channel on the amp, can put on the boost in the amp, and also bring in the effects. That was a EL34 sort of high gain amp. Absolute beast, but weighs like 25 kilos. Then I went to Hughes & Kettner full MIDI Grandmaster, which is a cool little lunchbox. And that thing's amazing, but you just can't tweak it on the fly. It's like literally the only way to control it is through an iPad, and I couldn't be bothered taking an iPad to a gig. And so then I got onto the Kemper. I don't know why I'm pointing at it because you can't see it when I'm pointing at it.
We'll do some. I'll do some close-ups of the Kemper so you can actually see it.
But yeah, I spent a lot of time reading forums, Axe versus Kemper, and I just went with the Kemper because it looks like a 1950s prop from like a sci-fi show, but it's actually works like a amp. So you can, whole thing about Kemper is you can put a microphone in front of an amp and the Kemper captures that actual amp sound. It's not pre-programmed sort of thing, but I go and rip those off other people having done it on the internet. So I like on the front, it looks like an amp at the bottom. So you got your gain, you got your EQs, you got your presence, you got your channel volume. So it's not going into menus. If I want to get into a room and it's a bit trebly, I can just EQ it on the fly and it remembers. So
it's still like running a normal guitar amp where you just, if you need to quickly go bang, bang, bang and change a couple of things, you can.
You can on the fly, yeah. So you don't have to
beautiful.
go into menus, it's just all on the front. You just hit a store button and it remembers it.
How about you give us a couple of some of your sounds that you're using?
Yep.
I see this one is called the Strat Effects Clean, so I'm guessing that's going to be your clean sound?
Yeah, I need some guidance when I'm looking at this. So this is a matching Kemper remote. I run it with a Boss EV30 expression pedal, which is actually a dual expression. So for those with a keen eye, you'll see 2 chords coming out of it, which can control like a wah with also throwing in more gain or something like that. It's quite cool. So yeah, this is a clean, which is profiled off a 2 Rocks. Into my chord sort of stuff, and yeah.
Now, have you got any other effects running on that at the moment?
Yeah, so it's got a bit of reverb and a tiny bit of delay, I think, in that one. So that one actually, that profile came with those effects sort of built into it. I dialed back the reverb a little bit.
Yep.
But you can also just take them completely out or put in a different reverb, and there's all sorts of stuff in the box, but I like to keep things simple. And then I sort of go through a few different sounds, so a bit more modulated with, this is based off a Splawn with, what's this got? EQ, a rotary speaker effect, a phaser, another EQ and reverb, so.
Beautiful and wet. It's just real lush and
I sort of like using those rotary speaker sims rather than a chorus. I find they just, I don't know, they just move slightly differently. But yeah, I like that. I don't use a lot of effects for another song that we do. I've got a little bit of a odd timed delay that's sort of. So it's just sort of ping pongs round.
I was going to say it's almost like a ping ponging there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a lot like you two.
Heckles from the bass player.
Yeah, that's Brendan. You can check out his video as well. He was the first official video. So.
And he had real pedals.
He has real pedals, yeah, not this fake la-di-da stuff that I run.
All right, so give us a dirty sound, man. There's too much clean here. We need a little bit of oomph.
So as I said, I'm getting mellow. So this is based off an old Marshall JMP. So very mid-heavy, sort of not a whole heap of gain, enough. But yeah, it's just a sort of classic-y rock sound.
It's a beautiful sound, man.
On the humbucker, and yeah. And then the sort of lead is modelled off a Marshall Silver Jubilee, and it's a Gary Moore sound. Not that I can play anything like Gary, but yeah. So that's modelled with a tube screamer in front of it, and it's also got I've thrown a wah in there. So,
beautiful.
Yeah. A couple of other tricks that I like in this one, I'll just move up a bank, which I do use live, is an acoustic sound. So. Which does the job live, saves me having to bring another guitar. And, and you can just
that'd be very, very believable once you're in the mix with the drums and the bass and everything else kicking in.
And that particular song goes from acoustic to sort of heavy. So it's easy just with one guitar, So just use it on the middle pickup and bang, away we go. So
Awesome. Now, I know that that's not your only guitar. I know this is your main guitar.
Yep.
You have bought a backup as well, haven't you?
I have, and I'm welcoming this one back to the fold. So I've just literally got it back from a luthier on Saturday. So
Can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
The anticipation.
So this is my trusty old workhorse. I've had it about 15 years. It's a 1999 Paul Reed Smith Custom 22 10 top. It's in emerald green, although it has recently been refinished, the top. It got sanded completely back and refinished. It's actually a little bit darker than what it used to be. Now this is brand spanking new. I had new pickups put in. These are a set of Sir Thornbuckers. So Pete Thorne's signature pickups.
Okay.
His standard neck and a Thornbucker plus in the bridge, which is slightly hotter. So I'm stupidly trying to take the wrapping off now, but let's see. This could go pear-shaped. This sounds awful because I've only played it unplugged so far. So
Well, she looks beautiful, so let's see what it sounds like.
yeah, let's.
Do you want to tune up first, mate?
Nah, Paul Reed Smith doesn't need tuning. So let's go. So yeah, that's could become a number one again.
So, other than the pickups, is there anything else you've done to it, or it's all basically pretty stock?
So yeah, I mean this is a gigging guitar. You can see it's got a bit of damage up top, but
Yep.
yeah, it's a completely new top. Perry Ormsby actually rewired this probably 12 years ago, maybe. So all the wiring's inside new, pickups new. Next step is probably going to be stainless steel frets put on, but the wood is stock. Not much else is, but yeah. But it's coming up to 20 years old, and I just love these guitars. They just play beautifully, they stay in tune, and they do everything.
And they are probably some of the nicest guitars you'll ever see.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the look of the PRSs. I've had a couple myself, some of the lower end ones. Playability wise for me, I didn't quite gel with them.
Yeah.
But to look at, oh my God, they are just absolutely gorgeous. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, I think that'll probably just about do us, man. So thank you very much for inviting us down again.
Yeah, good to see you again.
After, the little debacle of last time.
Take
but,
two. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I hope you enjoy, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Run our world.